Welcome everyone, I'm Matt, this is Desiree. We're here on Monday, March 26th, the Monday after Boston Tea Party, with your intermediate class recap. Today we're talking all about our push breaks. We did a whole lot of basic push break technique at the beginning, just to run through it really quickly. Talked about how for the leaders, my arms don't retract on a certain count, they retract because the follower pushes on them. So we want to make sure that I'm waiting to feel a little bit of compression from the follower, and then my arms can go to wherever they're going to go. We talked a lot about different arm lengths, how as a leader or a follower, I can either have my arms more extended, kind of in the middle, or more retracted. We both get to set that individually. I would say my personal preference tends to be that my arms as a leader retract more and the follower's arms are more extended. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. We tried out all different combinations. The key points for the followers were that when you're dancing socially, I think it's generally better to assume that your arms will be more extended. Because if you need to retract them, that's much easier to do than if your arms are too retracted and you need to push yourself out. So kind of go into everything assuming that your arms are staying extended and then adjust if necessary. Tried out all different combinations of those. We talked about for leaders, how you don't want to push on your follower. I'm allowing Desiree to push on me, and I don't let her push me over, but I don't want to push on her. Then we also talked about for leaders not stepping back on 3 because I want to be stopping Desiree, and if I suddenly step back, that gives her way more room to go than I had previously told her. So I want to make sure my 3 is staying mostly in place so I can set up this nice, clear, but padded wall. From there we talked about a little bit of a more complicated push break variation. So we talked about a push break tuck, where because I'm going around the follower's neck, I want to prep and have this tuck action happen more at the follower's neck height. This will vary based on your follower, so make sure you're paying attention to their neck. I tuck for 3 and 4. This becomes a wrap up. 5, 6 into a basket. 7, 8, 9, and 10. We talked about a little bit of technique for the leaders. I want this tuck to happen a little bit faster, so my followers are rotating around a little bit sooner. For followers, because the leaders kind of stopped you in a certain point, you want to stay in place. If you move around as the leader's trying to go around you, that makes it a whole lot more complicated. So I'm adding a little bit of power to the spin, and Desiree's thinking about staying in place as this moment happens. Key points also here on the basket whip, I'm extending my frame, I'm not pushing my follower away. So I give my follower more room to fill, then go until that space is filled, and that's how the basket whip happens. That was your class. Thank you all for coming, and hope you enjoyed it.